Right, so it's been a while since I've done a video. I'm down at the Ravenscraig Park, Kirkcaldy again. What I'm doing is there's been kestrels have fallen and the breeding pair have had 4 chicks. So they're kind of fledged out the nest, but they're still in the area. So my goal today is to try and get a couple of images of them, but they're not there all the time. So I've got, if you kind of look down there, there's little sort of garden type birds that are landing there. I want to try and get a couple of images of them because every time I'm getting close they're flying off. So that's my goal today, just a quick video, see what images I can get. I think once I've spent a bit of time here as well, I'm going to go down onto the beach, see what I can get down there. There's oyster catchers down there, but there's also red shanks in now and again, so I might see if I can get a hold of them. Just a couple of images of them would be fantastic. That's not guarantee, yeah. Right, so I'm going to put the video camera down and pick up the Canon, scout a bit for some kestrels hopefully. Right, I shall see you in a bit. So about 2 minutes after doing my intro, I'm just ready with the camera, a couple of birds floating about and then a police helicopter comes by. Is it going to have an effect on the wildlife coming out? I don't know, but suddenly it's gone very quiet. There's nothing chirping. I mean, there's normally you hear leaks of the robins, goldcrests and that, so I need to wait and see. Hopefully it'll work out. So the kestrels are not coming in great today. They're obviously away out feeding. I'm trying to occupy myself by getting some filmers and stuff like that, but even again that's not very successful. Unfortunately I never counted for the time, so the tide's coming in, but I could still get a couple of cormorants done if I go down to the beach, which, so I'll give it to 1 o'clock, about 20 minutes, and I'm going to head down to the beach and see what I can get. I'll take a walk around the park as well, and I'll just see what kind of small birds I can get. It's either that or it's just pack up and go home. So, but this is the joys of working with wildlife. You sort of dance to their tune, no they ain't yours. Okay, see you in a bit. Right, so as usual, packing up the kit, getting ready to move out and go to the other bits of the park, get some of the sort of like the chaffinches and things like that. Put the tripod away. First thing that appears, a kestrel. Came on its own. It's sitting in the trees in front of the flats and sat there for a while. So I know the chicks and that, the rest of them are about, so I'm going to wait and give it another maybe half an hour again just to see if they appear. Because they're a bit, so it's worth it to just wait and see if I can get a photo, and then I'm just going to move regardless. Going to move around and get some images, hopefully, say chaffinches, robins, stuff like that. Just see how it goes. I feel a wee bit excited again. 2 hours of waiting and get a glimpse, so good day. Right, so I've moved into the beach. I've got my kestrel shots that I was after. Where I'm sitting at now, if you look at there at the rocks, I don't know if you'll see it on the camera, but there's all the eider ducks with their chicks, so I'm going to try and get some images here, see what I can get, and then I'm going to move on down, and like I say, I'm going to try and get some other images on the way around. Basically work my way around the park, back up and out, and then that'll be me going up the road. So we'll see how I got on, see you in a bit. They asked me to get some images of the mallards. I was actually able to get quite close out to the rocks, like literally right there where they were sitting, just right in front of it. So really quite chuffed. Got some decent images there. Except better than what I've got with the kestrel. Unfortunately the rain's coming on now, so I'll take a slow walk around the park. If it doesn't get any heavier, then I'll maybe get some images feeling that it's the rain's on, that's me up the road. Right. The challenges I've had, I should have done it as a 2-parter, one being the kestrels and then the second part being the beach for the ducks and whatever animals that I could have got down there. The kestrels, I've never done anything about them specifically, and until this point, because they were having the chicks, I really didn't want to put up anything that would show their location or anything like that. and then have either people coming down and sort of trying to photograph it, or worse still, people coming down and trying to sort of upset the birds, get into the nest or whatever. So that's why it's taken so long to do that. I don't know when I put the next one up, but the next one I'm going to do a sort of 4 or 5 shot challenge only. It's from another video, but basically it will be one landscape, one wildlife, that kind of thing, one black and white image. I'll explain more in the next video, so hopefully you've enjoyed watching this one, and if you have, feel free to hit like and subscribe, and I'll catch you the next time. Au revoir.